Alright, so we are in round 1 of this tournament. The weekly tournament, we're featuring Cho versus Miss Essential. I have no idea what they're playing. Wasn't required to send in any deck list at all. If we need anything, we can simply ask, alright? They are not in a voice chat, which is fine, but we're just gonna watch. So we see a Lord of Darkness being played. And we see, it looks like, is this Nemesis? Yeah, Nemesis. So that'll require a bit of reading, because I have no idea what they do. Are the Ash the second one? Okay. We're into main phase, so let's see what he's playing. We see drones, which would indicate this is a striker deck, right? It'll be striker versus Nemesis, so that'd be pretty interesting to see. Gagari will activate drone. Well, get back drone, not activate. Hayate is summoned. Hayate is going to potentially attack. Ooh, cool. They're very good at announcing their phases and stuff. Obviously, we want that if we can't listen to them. We want to know that they're announcing their phases correctly and activating effects when they're appropriate. Hayate is going to send a card. It is Ray, just in case the monsters are removed from the field. They get the striker back onto the field to activate and summon another striker monster. So that'll be good. We have Area 0 now. So let's see what's going to be popped, or if it's just being activated. Obviously there's no multi-rule. So he's targeting the set card. And there's a Cosmic Cyclone being chained to the Area 0, which is huge. That is pretty big. The only other thing that has to be done is essentially getting rid of the Ray. And you get pretty much a clear board of the striker player. However, there's only 2 cards in hand and there were no monsters on the field for the Nemesis player. So it's a bit concerning. And he is down 1500 in life, or a little more than that, right? Oh yeah, because of the Cosmic Cyclone, he's down another 1000, right? Okay. So we are going into end phase, activating Shizuku. I'm assuming it's either probably gonna be Widow Anchor or multi-roll. Okay, that makes sense too. I don't think you want the Shark Cannon in this matchup. Benefits them for banishing, but I guess you could technically just special summon their monsters from the graveyard if you really wanted to link climb into something like Saline to access Coder and go for damage that way. There's certainly some tricks in the striker player. And I have no idea what Nemesis does. I know I reviewed these cards quite a while ago, and I knew the boss was pretty good, but it looks like we're getting a set from the Miss Essential, the Nemesis player. So this is pretty much what the striker player wants, right? The striker player wants all these cards set. They want to be able to pop their cards and get pluses off of them using Genuine Waves, Afterburners, pretty much that. Seeing some big brain thinking right now. Shizuku turning into Hayate. And we're seeing about attacking directly to send a card to grave. It is the Thunder Dragon Matrix. Oh, so this looks like it's a mix between Thunder Dragon and Nemesis, which the two actually, they kind of do mesh, right? Especially when the Chaos Creator comes out. Chaos Creator will be very good with Thunder Dragon, right? But I don't think I've seen Nemesis and Thunder Dragon yet. That's pretty interesting. So he attacked into the little egg. He had to take 500. He did get to send his card. I didn't know you could send if you just do any after damage. Oh, okay. So after it battles, you can still send. That's pretty good. So now this is the situation where it's probably most optimal. You can now afterburner if he has 3. He doesn't have 3. All right. Where did drones? Oh yeah, drones is in hand, right, from Kagari. So he can only really pop the Matrix. He can't get the set card currently. This is where he would want to multi-roll something to the graveyard, get some usability with some cards in his hand to get some stuff in the grave, get some cards off the field. But it looks like we're going to just go into Shizuku end phase, grab a card. I'm assuming he's gonna set something too, because he's at 6 in hand. Oh no. He just wants to get a spell engraved maybe? Might be the avenue of thought. So we do get Widow Anchor. And we're discarding a Nibiru, which doesn't look like it'll be useful currently, right? So we're asking if we're going into main phase, and main phase is fine. Let's see what we can do, because obviously we're just seeing some setting, some attacking, and that's it. Need to see some big brain plays. So Matrix is going to grave, I'm assuming. Oh, to tribute summon Thunder Dragon Dark. That's pretty interesting, huh? We're activating Matrix. Matrix gets another Matrix, right? Yeah. Okay. So we're activating a Thunder Dragon from hand. Obviously, we cannot summon Colossus anymore, so that's not really too much of a worry. But we still have to worry about Titan hitting the field. Titan is a pretty good card. But we do have a lot of cards to deal with Titan, specifically Widow Anchor. So if he has no protection for Widow Anchor, it's not really going to be cool for him. But he does play the Nemesis cards, so I don't know if he can get these onto the field relatively quickly. But let's read it. You cannot normal summon or set this card. Must first be special summoned from your hand by banishing 3 monsters with different attributes from your graveyard and or face up on the field. Cannot be destroyed by card effects. And you can declare 1 monster type attribute on the field. Destroy all monsters on the field with that attribute. Also, until the end of this next turn, neither player can special summon monsters with that attribute. Oh, wow. That's pretty good on the field, right? You can't really destroy it, but you can Widow Anchor it and you can link it off. So obviously we can still do that, so it's not that crazy. Same thing with Titan, you can also do that as well. We do have Shark Cannon. Shark Cannon is banishing the dark. He's getting Roar back. And we have Nightmare Phoenix in the field, on the field rather. Stop, sleep. Oh, you're just trying to summon all the emotes. You just see missing some back and forth between Thunder Dragon Nemesis and Striker. We have Thunder Dragon Lord. Oh yeah, this is a new one, huh? I haven't seen this one. It's pretty cool. I don't think I've seen a Thunder Dragon deck with this card yet. So we went from having a set monster to having 3 cards on the field. The Striker player does have access to the Ray in our graveyard if the Shizuku dies. We only have 1 spell in the grave for Shizuku's effect, right? It's only for ones you own. 3 spell card in your graveyard, yeah. Okay. Oh. Helping him with the life points. Nice, nice. No, I meant keyword. What I miss. Yeah, win. You got bruh. Those are the two new keywords that don't appear to be working right now. But those do the Mega Man face and the Scapegoat trophy. So we're declaring attack on Ray, right? Ray is going to probably use her effect. So right there in the bottom left, that's the trophy. That's one of the new ones, right? Pretty cool. And the one with Mega Man face, that's another one. So be on the lookout for those. The Mega Man one's my favorite one. I'm also taking suggestions on new emotes. So we'll do that too. So I do want some popular emotes that we can spam in chat. So it looks like we're doing all this. Ray summoned into Hayate, and they're redeclaring attack on Hayate. So that'll clear the striker player's resources for monsters on field. And Thunder Dragon Dark is sending a card to grave. So we are going to have 7 cards in the opponent's. Alcho is going to have 7 cards in his hand. He does have 2 spells. We know he has multi-roll, right? Multi-roll can send 1 card to the graveyard, and he has all of his spells active. And we know the public knowledge currently is Afterburners, Widow Anchor, and multi-roll. So half of his hand's unknown right now. Oh. Drones. So when he draws, it'll be a little about half that we don't know. So it doesn't look like there's anything on the field that's too threatening. Well, actually, I guess Dragon Lord can prevent your opponent from targeting cards. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's read him real quick because he's adding some elements to the game I did not know. Cannot be normal summoned or set, must be first special summoned from your hand by banishing 1 level 8 or lower Thunder Dragon from your hand or face up on the field. During the turn, a Thunder Monster's effect was activated in the hand once per Mega Man face. Effect is activated in the hand once per turn, your opponent's turn. Quick effect, you can banish 2 cards from your graveyard. Doesn't have to be Thunder Dragon, well, including a Thunder Dragon, including a Thunder Monster. Oh man, I'm just like spewing word spaghetti. Then target 1 Thunder Monster you control. Your opponent cannot target it this turn. He's using Dragon Lord, paying the cost to activate it. I'm assuming Titan? Target Titan. That's preventing him from being targeted. Which he could have just chained to that, right? We could have chained to that effect to grab Titan. I'm assuming. Once per turn during your end phase, you can send 1 Thunder Dragon card in your deck. Okay, so it's a Foolish Burial too. Wow. Pretty interesting. It doesn't seem too hard to summon either. So we are activating Widow Anchor. I don't know what did we target? We target the Dragon Lord? Thank you, Pack Official. How you doing? I've been lurking in your streams quite a bit. But now you're lurking in mine. Aw, Luxury Gaming with the host raid, whatever you call it. Thank you very much, I appreciate it. as you may know, some of you in chat, we are partnering with Luxury Gaming, which I'm very grateful for. Thank you very much. And if you are new to the channel, obviously you can follow all my social media. We're having a lot of tournaments. They're all free. We only do free tournaments currently. Some of the tournaments we are doing include like pretty rare prizes. So, sorry. We have stuff like the Yugioh Toei deck box. I have like several of these. We gotta give those away. We have a lot of OCG cards. We have a lot of the Karibo coins and all that stuff. For Triff Gaming, we have spell counters, right? They're official from OCG. Everything I have is from the OCG, essentially. Right. Sonic Chick coins, Karibo coins, all that stuff. All that stuff is on my Discord. You can check that out on YouTube, all that stuff. Currently, we are watching a weekly tournament. So every week we do weekly tournaments in the Discord. You get a gold name. And then we also do King of Goats tournaments, which is what I was just saying. You get all the prizes and all of that stuff, so pretty cool. So this is a Thunder Dragon Nemesis vs Striker duel. It's very interesting because the card I did not know out of this deck was the Thunder Dragon Lord, which is preventing the Widow Anchor from using it to its full potential. Pretty cool. And you really need a deck box? Well, I have, I think, about 4 more of those Toei deck boxes, so that's quite a few tournaments that you can still participate in to get it. Always a chance to win. Also, I do free giveaways too. There's plenty of giveaways that I do. I like to give to the community. Appreciate the follow, Yu-Gi-Oh Kid. Hope you enjoy watching Scapegoat get kicked in the face. It's pretty interesting to see Thunder Dragon go pretty much. They have more resources currently than the Striker player, but I think right now they'll be equal. We have what, 5, 6 to 5, and after that Resolves will have 6. Thank you, Cody Angeloff. I'm proud to see you here. I watch quite a bit of your streams too. He's one of the best players that I know currently on Twitch. Feel free to watch him, because he's very good at Yu-Gi-Oh! Not somebody I would want to see across my table. Yeah, of course, man. I appreciate you too. Apparently, and I think you went on a hiatus for a little bit, right? Because I know I didn't see you for quite a while. But I'll have to keep watching your stuff, because I know you're back now, right? I don't know if it was just you're moving or something, or I don't know, something in that regard. We see the multi-roll activated finally, right? Well, I'm assuming you got your better internet now, so I'll have to check out more of your streams when they come up. I mostly lurk in the Luxury, and sometimes your stream when I see your stream up, and then I'll lurk in packs too, so. I do enjoy watching the competitive players, because I do learn a lot from them, obviously. They play all the good decks while I'm here with the rogue decks, Altergeist, you know, all that stuff, so. If I don't have the time to play the best decks, I learn from them. Similarly, I can know what they do, the better decks, such as Eldritch, you know, all that stuff. So we see the Widow Anchor finally take Titan. We get the reshuffle from Hawk. I don't even have my co-host, dude. My co-host ain't here. The whole point of the channel. I don't have them. So this is actually an extra one. I don't know if you guys can tell from the top. I have several of them. So this extra one's being given away. For followers of my Twitch and subscribers of my YouTube, you get a chance to win it. All the information's on Discord, so if you do join that, you can see all the contests and all that stuff. But these bad boys are from the OCG, they don't make them anymore. I love them. A little man. But yeah, we also do the free tournaments, like I said, you get toy deck boxes and all that stuff. Spell counters, OCG counters, and then I have OCG product too. I do a lot of OCG pack openings, so I love the OCG stuff. You can't tell, I have a Japanese shirt. Oh. I cannot wait for the TCG tournaments to start going back, because I was going to go to YCS Connecticut, and then YCS was in North Carolina. But we got axed of those, couldn't go to those. Pretty sad. I really thought the Thunder Dragon player was going to take this game 1, but it does not look like that anymore. We have Siege and we have Nibiru. That is awesome. So Nibiru is going to be special summon. The monster, I think, what is that? I can't even tell. Is that 1500? Yeah, it's 1500. So the monster will have 1500 attack token with 0 defense. Nibiru is going in defense mode. I don't know why it's in defense mode, but... Hey Trevor, what's going on? The multi-roll is activating. I don't recall how many, but that'll put him back in the resource game, right? He had 1 card in hand, so I don't know if this is the most optimal way to do this, right? Or did he have nothing in hand? Yeah, I don't know about that, Chief. I don't think that was allowed. But I don't know if the 1 card in hand's already known knowledge. I don't know. So Aloof is activating. I don't know why the Nibiru is in defense mode. It doesn't have to be in defense mode, right? Yeah, I don't know why it went in defense mode. It's 600 defense. So Aloof got Veilered. Alright. And we're getting Thunder Dragon Fusion. We're going to see another Titan Summon. Perhaps, right? So Thunder Dragon Fusion is activating, so Titan's gonna hit the field. We have the 3 back row to worry about, but we do have a Nibiru and a Titan to deal with. Titan can actually end up popping some cards too. If you can get rid of the multi-roll, we'll stop the resource management. That's gonna be pretty good. We got the Titan pop. It's going to pop a set Afterburners. That's pretty good. And I'm assuming we're going to get 1 of the Thunder Dragons, not 2, to activate it again to pop another card. Yeah. Okay. So we're not hitting multi-roll. I guess it makes sense because the effects of these activating could just simply get you more for the multi-roll. That's fine. So it looks like it was very back and forth, right? I did think the original player to win this was going to be the Thunder Dragon player, and then it went to the Striker player, was getting more resources. But it looks like the Thunder Dragon player is outpacing the Striker player, which is pretty odd, I would think. So we don't have Engage, so... So we're linking into a Link 2, IP Masquerena for a potential Link 2, Link 3. And I think it's just that I don't think you can come back from that. We don't have Engage anymore. It's not really a thing, right? What are we seeing? Multi-roll is going to get some cards. It's going to be an Afterburner, which will only pop a monster, which would be chained by IP, I would assume, or let die. But regardless, I don't think you can do it because he does have, ironically, a Thunder Dragon in hand that he could just tribute to attack per game, right? They have enough. Yeah. So Afterburner is going to pop IP. He has the option to link into another monster, Link 2, Link 3, which will be immune to destruction also. But he could just theoretically let it die. And he still has Thunder Dragon Titan. So we do see Terraforming for the Area 0, which multi-roll can pop to Special Array, in which Ray can special summon off the field. And then you can get the Kagari, no, 3 Kagaris already used, 3 Hayates already used, and 2 Shizuku. You only have the option for a Shizuku, or a, the Earth one. What's the Earth one's name? Oof, I can't remember that one. Kaina? Is it Kaina? Oh, we're getting Mystic Mind. Alright. That's also a card played in Striker. So we know the opponent does play Cosmic Cyclone as an out. However, he's at 600. So unless he plays another out, I don't know. If we can just go back and forth as a pass and pass until we deck out. I don't know if he can. I don't know if he plays another out. It is kinda cool. Kinda. We are going to game 2. Alright, so Thunder Dragon did take game 1 of our small little tournament, in which the winner will get a golden name in the Discord. So they will be able to brag and gloat, right? That'll be pretty cool. I think I fixed the commands pile over, so you can try them again. I was kind of zoning out, so I think they work now. No, I guess not. I don't know why they don't work right now. How bizarre. We're going into game 2. I assume Striker wants to go second, or they chose to go first, I guess. Both turn 1s haven't been too impactful. So, for game 2 and game 1. Pretty much like back and forth pass, so We have Lightning Storm on the 2 back row. That's pretty impactful. You're going to be down 2 cards. So let's see what the face downs are. Ooh, there can only be 1 and Shark Cannon. Oh, thank you, eBust. I appreciate the follow. Hope you enjoy watching Scapegoat get kicked in the face. Poor little man. So you see the Allure activate, which Ash is chained to. Which I don't know if that's the most optimal use for an Ash Blossom. And Thunder Dragon. I think I might be mixing my names up, but it might be Hawk or Dark. It's the one that the specials from deck I think is the one you're supposed to be ashing, right? That's what I assume. But he did end up passing his turn after the ash, so I guess it works out in his favor. Was it this one? You can add. Oh, this is one adds. Okay. I think Hawk is the one you ash. Trying to use the Mega Man emote. Yeah, there's a bunch of keywords in the chat. When you type them in, they will appear on the screen. Or if you use emotes in general, they will pop up on the screen. So it's always pretty cool. We got the Scapegoat ice cream cones activating. Pretty nice. So we do see Cosmic Cyclone activated in response to Area 0. Yep. So the opponent will not be able to... That's going to be banished, yep. So he won't be able to get Ray, off of that at least. He's going to set a card, I'm not sure... Yeah, obviously he's probably not going to use multi-roll. There's no benefit to that unless it's a... Ooh, what's that spell that goes back into your deck? Metal Foe Fusion? I think. I haven't touched real Yu-Gi-Oh cards in quite a while with another person, so a lot of these effects kind of blown over my head. Also, I haven't played Striker in a while. So we are getting Shark Cannon back, which we have 2 Dark in the grave. This is round 1. We have a few more rounds after this, and then the winner will get a golden name in Discord to prove they are the best of the week. So 1, 2, 3 rounds after this round. That's it. So, yeah. Then I can go back to playing Su-10 and activating Law of the Normal. Look at all those Law of the Normals. What a crazy card. Just wipe your opponent's hand on turn 1. They can't really play unless they play a graveyard-oriented deck. Sort of like Eldritch, right? But who's playing Eldritch? Not everybody. You can put it back on the field. Oh. Well, we know Infinite Impermanence is going to be banished from the game. Interesting. I'm assuming... I don't think you want to banish multi-roll, yeah. Too important of a card. They are almost 5 more minutes into time. So at the... This will be the 5-minute mark right here. So 5 minutes from now, it will be time. So essentially 7:32 Eastern. So we are attacking, we're getting the damage in, which is pretty good for going at a time, right? I wonder what the striker player can do. Going into main phase 1. So the opponent lightning stormed the player, cyclone the player, and evenly the player. We do see the Ray summon. Assuming into Hayate, go to battle phase, do damage, send a card. Then we go into Kagari, get the card back, and then Shizuku to add a card. Oh, that's pretty cool, right? Crash into the monster. You don't get the effect though, don't you? You don't get the effect, right? Or do you? After damage calculation, when is a monster sent to the graveyard? Oh, DD Crow would be pretty good right here, huh? So I think they're waiting to go into battle phase currently. I think Miss Essential has an effect that he wants to utilize. He's asking a ruling on something. Okay. So for rulings, you do have to activate. You do have to ask something that is like currently in play. You can't just ask for a random ruling. That's Sith Lord Mike, and I don't know my Roman numerals, so I'm gonna say 8. Sith Lord Mike 8. Thank you for the follow. Please let me know if that's 8. He's asking if the Hayate goes through. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why the commands aren't working, which is a shame, huh? Pretty weird. The only thing I did was turn song requests off. Whatever. So they bumped heads. They are going to special summon back Ray. Ray is going to chain. Oh, they already take the 1500 for Ray. All right. Now Kagari will do some damage and then add a Widow Anchor back to hand. Pretty cool, right? And it is the 8. Nice. I kind of just guessed, you know, the first one being 5 and then add 3 ones. You didn't see the Resident Evil 8 premiere. No, I didn't see the Resident Evil 8 premiere. I've only watched one movie, and then the one movie had like a girl as the main character. We see the Ash Blossom activate on the Shizuku. That is pretty good. And we have the set Widow Anchor, correct? We are 1 more minute in time. We have 1 more minute starting now. And we do see a lightning storm. So you send message. Max time in the round. When we get to the 40-minute mark, we will post that. Which it's gonna be his turn. He already has the game 1 win. He has 4,000 life points. So, what I understand, it'll go as a tie. They have to go to game 3. Is that right, R2? How's this gonna work? I did not mean to do that. So I didn't mean to do that, so I gotta go back into the duel. New Resident Evil has vampires and werewolves. What? So vampire, werewolves, and zombies? By the way, you can use your field battle phase. Pretty sure it should have ended on main phase. Right? What's going on? It would be the phase. So the phase should... Alright, he says he's in battle phase. I'm not gonna argue with that, I guess. Alright. Whatever works, pal. Assuming it'll be the same. Their main phase, they have to go to the next game. It's time, so whoever has the most life point wins this game. You go to game 3, and the first change to happen. Oh, Striker won game 1? Is that right? I thought Thunder Dragon won. That's so weird. I'm just blind. What a mess, right? No, it's not 5 turns. No way. Five turns? That was like, what? Years ago? That's not recent. Holy smokes. Alright, so Ao Cho wins. So we can finally go to round 2.